Good morning. It is Tuesday, it's November 11th, and it is going to be a little cold outside. Yes. 35 degrees. With a feel like of 20. Oh, it's going to be a cold one today. Anyway, today we're going to go ahead and walk up to the bus stop because we do not have a car. And that is an alarm start getting ready to go. Alright guys, let's go ahead. Let's get Lil up to the bus stop, and then we also got to go ahead and do the education program today. We have a few hours of that today till 5 o'clock again. So that's going to be fun. I think when we get back, Tip can go ahead and do a nice honey bagel with peanut butter on it for me. That'll get me going for the day. But yeah. Yesterday, honestly, was quite a scary day. Not knowing if the car was going to make it back from Publix. And then, once we actually got home and were able to get things settled down a bit mentally, looking it over with logic and going, okay, something is going on that's bad. Now, right now, what I'm hoping is that basically there's not enough power going to the actual car because the alternator is not charging it. That would be the hope. Okay? And then that, as a result, is throwing the code to the PCM and TCM. Keep in mind, I don't know a lot about cars, but I'm hoping in a logical flow, that's what's going on. But we will see. Either way, last night, I didn't have sugar plums dancing in my head. No. I had car dealerships dancing in my head going, oh gosh. Yeah. And here's the thing. Car buying, for many people, it's one of the exciting things that you do. For me, it's not exactly exciting. It's something that, like, I want to get done and over with. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm going to have a bill to pay each month. But at the same time, I do want it to at least be something that I enjoy. Something that will make me happy. And something every time I have to get in it and I drive is comfortable. And no, Volkswagen ID Buzz is not the one. Yeah, $58,000 too. And that is basically the modern take on the Volkswagen Samba bus. So yeah, it's not going to work. Now, overnight, let me see here. I did get a comment in. Our Ford Edge is in the shop now with transmission repairs. They have to replace the transmission, which is $8,000. Luckily, we have an extended warranty on the car. Fearman Family Block. Yeah, I completely am happy for you. We actually had an extended warranty that covered the dual clutch assembly replacement on the Focus back when it went out back in July of last year. And truthfully, that was a scary time because I was just hoping that we wouldn't have to pay another deductible, let alone it was like $5,000 for that dual clutch assembly job. And all I could think was, oh my God, if I didn't have that warranty purchased, baked into the cost of the car, I would be so screwed. Like I could be right now. But yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's get Lily ready down to the bus stop. It is cold outside, so that is why you're seeing me wear a jacket. Something I did not do during live streaming. And I also want to go ahead and say one other thing. Yesterday, when I had remarked about instead of buying Disney for another year monthly, we would have to swing that monthly money into a car payment. It was not to go ahead and get any kind of sympathy, donations, or money, okay? For those of you that know me, and many of you that do by now, know that I'm an outward logical person. Basically, all I'm saying is just that you can't have fun money for a fun activity unless you take care of your primary needs first. And as the man and woman of the house, you have to know when to divert those funds and when it's okay not to. And this is the time to go ahead and prepare to divert those funds. Now, does that mean that you cannot go and have fun in a Disney way? Of course not. You can go to Disney Springs. And in fact, I think also we even have comp tickets that are going to become available for Universal as well. So we can look at that as well. Because as much as I don't want to say it out loud too, having a car payment also pushes me further into the rabbit hole of making sure I stick with this job really good. And there is no, hey, let's go ahead and try and see if we can do it on a substitute only pay. No, it's not going to work like that. So, I guess this whole thing with the whole Class C license, maybe it was meant to happen like this. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on with the car. All I know is I think I forgot to lock the driver door last night.
I don't think it's going anywhere, though. We don't have anything in it very special, but...
I have $5 bill in there.
Oh, okay.
That's probably more than what the car is right now in its current state.
You should have locked it, though.
I should have.
Because I think we do have some papers in there.
Come here. But do you agree with everything I was just saying?
Yeah, I do. Yes, I know. I look a little ridiculous. But
No, you don't.
It feels like 20 degrees out there, and we're going to be walking it.
Come here. Baby, it's cold outside, but
yes,
you really should stay.
It is.
Do you have to get going?
In a few minutes, yeah.
You really should stay.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be freezing the blood out.
Hey, you know what? It could be worse.
No. Don't even, Ryan. Don't even, because it already did.
It could be like the 1 year in 93,
we don't have a nice warm
I want to say,
in.
when it snowed outside in Winter Garden. Of course, it pretty much evaporated by the time it hit the floor, but still!
Yeah, I did hear about that, though. But I came in down in 96, so I didn't get...
You missed all the fun.
Yeah, I did. But I didn't have to because I had snow up where I was.
You know what? You really should go. And with that, let's go ahead and let's get ready and get Lily up to the bus stop.
Yes.
They're walking. Oh, what joy it is to ride in a sleigh. Hey. No, you can't drag a sleigh around here. No. Let's seriously get going. And like I said earlier, right now my concentration is getting done with this class, getting back to work, and going from there. And then we can figure out the whole car situation.
I can't get back to work without a car.
Yeah, Link's bus don't run as early as I work some days.
Yeah, sometimes they don't.
No. Not as early as 3 o'clock that I know of. Oh God, imagine if I had to take a Link's bus all the way from here over to Universal at Kirkman.
Yes, yeah, kind of need to worry about that first.
All right, let's get going.
Today.
It is definitely a little bit cold outside. Let me first check and see if I did lock it. No, we did not lock the door. There we go. Oh, no matter what, I can't do anything. Hey, so no matter what, I can't do anything. Because...
Cookies, we're walking it.
Yeah, these doors here are power only. There's no manual override.
You can't lock them?
No.
Oh, crap.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and let's go walk up to the bus stop. Joy.
Yes.
Yeah, the car's broke right now.
I know it's cold. They said it feels like 20 degrees and they're not wrong.
Hey, stop. Stop.
You tell Jack Frost to stop already.
Hey, Merchants, tell her.
Okay.
Alright, let's get Lil into the bus. Alright, now we have decided we are gonna go over to Publix. Walk over there. It's about a 15-minute walk or so. And get a couple of cans of the chili. Come home, enjoy a little breakfast. Then I do my training. And at least we have something for lunch. How you feeling?
I'm cold. Honestly, I managed to keep my body warm, but it's my nose that's freezing.
It's my ears and my nose.
Yeah, you really should have had something to cover your head. He doesn't have any winter stuff, like severe winter stuff that you need.
I do have one jacket, but it is from ages ago. And it's by a brand called Spirit Hood. And honestly...
Oh my God, I can imagine you walking around that with the animal ears.
It looks like... Yeah. It's a bit ridiculous for down here.
It does look ridiculous. It's a fur jacket. But it's not real fur.
Yes, all synthetic. Alright, let's get over to Publix. We got a little bit of a walk. Yeah, just a little bit. Over the bridge, then on the left-hand side. So not horrible. So this here is the 429. This goes all the way from Tampa up to Apaka. Wow, is it quite busy right now? Yeah, Tiff's not too thrilled about being up here. And also our homeless camp area is still here. Let's keep going.
Got one heck of a view, I guess. You can see the sunrise on the
You are so amazing.
I think you're officially cold, Ron.
I think I might be at that point.
Yeah.
Do we have time to stop and stare at the ducks? Alright, let's get going. There's the cutest girl in the world. What's funny is that this whole thing right now reminds me of back in the day when we did not have a car.
Yes.
At all. Okay, and we had to walk the highway to go to Publix to
Lilli
get
to
groceries
school.
and to get Lil to school.
Yeah.
That's what this reminds me of. God, this is horrible.
Holy crap.
Let's get over.
That wind is so cold.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Alright, we have now made it to Publix. Let's go and get our stuff we need.
Can't feel my fingers. No.
Alright, there you go. Wendy's chili with beans. Tiffany does want some cheese, so we're going to get that too over
Oh,
here.
I have cheese at home.
Oh.
Yeah, I got the American sliced cheese.
Oh, let's get the saltine crackers.
Which kind do you want?
You know what? Let's just get the minis.
Alright. Well,
Actually, you know what? We'll go down the regular aisle.
you don't want the minis?
No.
Alright.
Okay. There we go. Done. Let's get home.
Use pin pad to complete
$7.99. Not bad. Alright, we got our groceries. And now it is time to go ahead and get back. I am thinking that the wind breeze is not going to be that bad until we hit the 429 overpass again, where you're at the high point, and then it's going to be bad again. But what was worse is how hot it was inside of Publix.
I know.
And how warm. That sucked badly.
Yeah, you gotta like shed the clothes instantly almost, but I tried to leave mine on. Almost
Oh
regret
gosh.
that.
Do I have a minute? Yes, I do. Check this out. Old Nintendo games, Super Nintendo, Genesis, and a cool CRT TV.
They got some pretty cool stuff in here.
Yeah, so this is Lucky Straw, basically just one of those boba places. Really cool. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get going. You ready? As the sun keeps rising, it does keep getting warmer, which is really nice right about now. You ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Let's finish this walk.
I keep getting like I see the cars in the vision and it's throwing my vision off. Felt like I was on a ride.
We just got a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, look! I can see my breath.
Oh wow, now you can, yeah.
This really sucks. Let's get home. I just want your Keurig coffee
Yeah, what's the coffee?
and a bagel
Yeah, just something warm to eat. I'm
and
having
happiness.
oatmeal.
Alright, we are home. Let's make some Keurig coffee. That sounds good right about now. And Tiff is downstairs making the bagel right now. Come on. I have to admit though, the entire walk, it didn't take too long and it wasn't that bad, only because I had an amazing girl with me the entire time. I am happy to be back at home though, but I don't want to do this again. So, truthfully, this is another reason why I'm ready to end the Focus program and just look toward the future and whatever is next. And the only reason why I get so afraid of getting into a car loan has to be with job security and not knowing what job will be next around the corner. And the only good part about substitute teaching is that it's regular money too, as long as you have good classroom management, number one. Number two, you respect the kids and the administration. 9 out of 10 times, you're going to be invited back. So that's the good part. And honestly, that goes straight down good. It's not bad money either for what you're doing. Yeah, it's $130 a day, but at the same time, it's not bad money because during the plan period or the lunch, you could be working on school assignment for what you want to do as your career. You can do all kinds of stuff. So there is good parts to it. And what I love about the whole substitute part is that I can interact with the kids and go ahead and learn about what they're doing and make it fun for them too. So getting to engage with them like that is a lot of fun and why I love doing it. When it comes to security though, I can't say I'm in love with it. What I can say is that at least it's a paycheck right now. And honestly, that's what I need right now. Because my whole goal is to become a real full-time teacher. And then I can rebuild my life to the way it once was. In January, it was stripped away slowly, piece by piece. And now, here we are at the tail end. And the last remnant of my previous life is being taken away, sadly. The Ford. It's a car that's been with me for 8 years and has gone through so much. And we've had our ups and downs together, but still, in the end, we always had a great time. And I think I'll be sad for it to go, though. Because I really did love that car so much. But there's also a point where you gotta realize, are you putting too much into it? I just got done doing $2,000 worth of money back in, oh gosh, I want to say, April or so when we did the whole AC and the coolant tank. And now here we are. And we're doing, on top of that, we're looking at even more repairs that I don't even know what they are. And I'm hoping it's just this battery gone bad. But I can't tell until about 2 o'clock or so. But let's go ahead. Let's take a breather break. Have a nice bagel. And just relax a little. After all, at least we got our lunch now. A nice Wendy's soup. Can of chili. God, my head needs to dethaw. It's like frozen solid still. Let's enjoy our bagel. Alright, it is now 7:56. Bagel time is over. Coffee time is still going on, by the way. And I'm about to start class in 4 minutes. After I am done with school today, then me and the neighbor are going to go over to Advanced Auto Part and get the battery. And hopefully, I know this is going to sound stupid, but I'm hoping the battery will actually show bad when they retest it after they trickle charge it back up. Now I know what you're saying. Well, why do you want it to show bad? Because it is still under a 3-year warranty. Yes, we actually bought that battery in 2023. So it has still got a year left of battery warranty. So if it is the battery, warranty covers it. No out-of-pocket cost so far. Which means more money toward next project. But yeah, that is my hope. Now, my other hope is that when we actually get the new battery in, or a fully charged one, that the transmission issue is still not an issue, and that it's actually drivable. That's my next hope. And the reason why is because, well, we need a car. Yeah, you can't get around really. And my only other option would be to tow it over to a place, over to a dealership after doing all the paperwork online for a car deal. Or paying for an Uber over to a car dealership to do all the paperwork. And then paying for a tow truck to tow the the car over. That's basically being traded in. So, yeah. We still have a lot to figure out. And honestly, the list of sedans and sportiest cars is quite wide. And then we got to narrow it down toward the end of the funnel. And come to a final conclusion of, I want to say like 3 cars. And then Tiff and I will pit them against each other and see which vehicle we like the best. And if you notice, I said car because I don't want a crossover and I don't like SUVs. I don't know what it is. I'm just not an SUV guy. I drove the Explorer when we had the Focus in the dealership getting worked on, and I hated it. I drove the Escape. I hated it. I'm just not a big vehicle kind of person. Are you, dear?
No, not at all. They do feel weird.
And the only other car type that I will not buy is an EV right now. And I'll be honest, it's because one, the infrastructure in America is not built for it yet. I think one day soon it could be, but not yet. So yeah, Mustang Mach-E, Teslas are all out the door. Chevy Volt, I believe it's called, also out the door. Nissan Leaf, if they even make that one still, out the door. But yeah. And also, I know what you're saying. Well, why don't you just charge it up at your house? Dude, really? If we turn on a coffee maker, the lights will go crazy in here. Like it's Stranger Things. We can't even turn on a computer tower half the time without making the lights blink rapidly.
No idea what's wrong with this house.
Let alone we try to draw enough power to charge a car. It'll all go up in poop and smoke.
I could just say that, or it won't charge at all.
Yeah, one of those. Or we'll keep tripping breakers. And as the carousel progress goes, whenever he has guests over, he always blows a fuse. Yes, we'll be blowing fuses constantly. But guys, I'm going to be starting in a minute. Let's go ahead and take a breather moment. And now, we have class. At every hour, then I get a 10-minute break or 15-minute break. And then 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, then I have my lunch break. And then Tip and I can eat our chili. And some saltine crackers I got too, which I didn't have yesterday. And honestly, the chili is such a great deal right about now. At buy one get one free, 2 people, $8 to eat lunch. You can't beat that anywhere. And it's really good and filling. So let's go ahead, let's do our schoolwork now. And class is in session. Let's have a great day today. I would say let's get going, but we already did get going over to Publix. Now we just get going of watching a screen all day. Joy. At least back when I did remote IT work, at least I was like problem solving and stuff. Here I'm just like mindlessly staring and taking down notes. That's about it. But at least I am learning quite a bit. Let's go ahead and just enjoy the day. And we'll see where everything takes us at 5 o'clock. And hopefully it'll be good. But we'll see. Alright guys, it is now 9 o'clock and I am now on break. So right now, in addition to doing this, I also have another window open up on my content editing laptop so that way I can go and set up for that Ultra 3 return. There we go. Urson is helping with that right now after being transported over from Nikos as well. So I have Verizon working on that. I'm doing my study. And I don't know what Tiffany is doing, but she is cute as heck behind me. Let's go check in on her. Hi.
Hi.
I missed you. Even though you're right behind me. Yeah. Ew! No! No!
That's colorful.
No!
Orange.
No!
Nah, I've been looking at different vehicles.
Baby, just because the rhyme goes, cross my heart, hope to die, stick a Sentra in my eye, doesn't mean we need to buy one. No! Too big!
I like it.
Comment. Hold on. Are we pregnant? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I don't think it's actually that horribly big.
Baby, no, it is.
Oh, I found the blue Mustang. But unfortunately, it's in Vero Beach.
Yeah, I also found a black one that was for $31,000. That looks really awesome. So that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing some white ones and some, like, this color.
Yeah, but
silver.
Molnex had one for like $31K.
Yeah, Molnex.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know if they, like, changed it over.
But yeah, like I saw some super cheap
Yeah,
one.
you're seeing them right here, yeah.
Yeah, like look at this, 29,000.
Yeah, they're the only ones that I know that I've noticed that have this price.
Yeah, no dealer fee as well.
Not that I'm trying to see about going for one of these, but it actually is surprising.
Yeah.
That I saw some for those prices.
And with the
That's
trade-in,
gorgeous.
and also when you take into account our couple $1,000 down payment, there you go.
Yeah.
It gets it pretty at a good price, I gotta admit.
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking at other cars. Like, I came across this one from Toyota.
I don't want... Okay, I was about to say the plug-in hybrid, no.
No. It's
But
not.
the Camry is just too big.
It's,
I would rather go with a Corolla if I was
It
going to
is
go with
what it
anything from
is.
Toyota.
And I'm checking out Nissan now.
I'm not a fan of Nissan, though.
I know, but they did have some.
Well, yes, but
I
baby.
think I came across one on here that was pretty decent. Hold on.
I was about to say, I'm not getting a Versa.
No.
Versa is worse than Sentra.
This one.
I'm not a fan of Nissan, and only because they've been having a lot of financial struggles
I
lately.
know.
More so than Ford.
Yeah, I could probably guess why their prices are
Yeah.
not too bad. Which makes it more affordable. That's why I also came across this one here. And I've found a few from Honda, not just this one. But it was an actual
Yeah,
car.
I'm not a fan of
I
that.
do like it,
I
though.
didn't like it in person.
I don't remember being
I
there,
saw it
so-
in person when
Really?
we were at the Honda dealer over in Orlando.
I don't remember.
And I was not a fan of it.
Really?
Yeah. I
That's
don't like how
nice.
big and bulky they are. I'm sorry.
I don't know which one I'm on.
Besides, you'll never be able to drive it. It's that big.
I might.
You also can't drive a Mustang too, but still. Because you can't see over the front dash.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I think this is the one that we were looking at.
Yeah, and when we actually saw a video last night, it wasn't that great.
I don't think it had dual AC. if
No,
I
it
remember
didn't.
Correctly. I don't know if this
No,
one
it-
does,
you had to
because
keep
this is
going
a
up.
sports model.
Yeah, you had to go up to another trim level to get the dual climate AC.
Yeah.
Which
I don't know
I'm
what
not
this
too
one
fond of.
is.
Yeah. There's a lot that I want. And there's a lot that I know I can get if I look for it.
Yeah, I know. You have to really look around. That's what I'm trying to do. And looking at different... I even tried looking at just all over the freaking places. Yeah, I'm not seeing dual AC on here.
Even with me kneeling down, I'm still higher up than you.
Yeah.
No, in all honesty, I want a car that is going to do three things. One, it's going to excite us every time we go out to the driveway and we see it. And every time I make that car payment, it's going to be
We're not going to go
fun.
into debt for it either.
Well, you're going to go in the debt for any car you
Well,
buy.
I'm not talking about, like, you know, 40,000 or anything like that. Or
Well, no,
35.
if we had the money for $40,000 car,
that'd be a different story.
yes. No, but seriously, I also want one that is going to be longevity-wise good. I don't want one that's going to be well known for having issues. And Nissan, unfortunately, has not been the most reliable company lately.
I know.
And they've been having a lot of financial struggles as well.
I tried checking out Kia, but oh my god, they're kind of expensive.
The other thing that I look for is dealership availability, okay? Do they have a lot of dealerships around where that if you need service done, bam, you can go right there and get it done? And what is the actual quality of that dealership? Jared Gordon Ford, absolutely amazing quality service.
Yeah. Honestly, this is a gorgeous vehicle. I just can't find it. If it does or not.
I also don't like how it's like an AI generated image of it.
I know. Yeah, I would hope that it
like a stock
have
image.
the blue one.
My other problem is, and this because I worked in dealership before. I've worked for a Ford dealership. Is that the price that you see online often is not the price you see when you actually get to the table. Because that's when they get out the addendum label. Oh, yeah, we put nitrogen in your tire. Well, I didn't ask you to. Yeah, but it makes it better.
So.
Or
They've
we
done
put
that, actually.
a special coating on your vehicle that's going to protect the paint. Well, I didn't tell you to. Yeah, well, it's already on there. And then when you actually process it, no, here's the worst part. When you actually do the paperwork, oh yeah, we just got to get your car wrapped up and go ahead and get that coating put on it. Well, you just told me it was already on it, and that's why I paid. You see, that's what I want to avoid too, is a lot of addendum bullcrap. And the final thing that I want to try to avoid if possible are dealer fees. My old dealership, we had a $5.99 dealership fee. Now, there was one cool thing about it as a salesman. Do you think I can tell it? It's been enough time past, right?
Sure.
Okay. And they don't even own it anymore.
Okay.
So, if you remember, in my first year or two of doing sales, okay? Do you remember? So, we have a $5.99 dealer fee. And a certain portion of every dealer fee collected of a car you sold that was in your numbers, you remember? Went toward your Christmas bonus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I had a really nice Christmas bonus.
You did back then,
Yeah. The first year was like 1,000, and then the next one was a little bit more.
I thought it was 500.
No, the first one was 500, then the next one was over $1,000. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, that was back when Deerdops owned my dealership, and they were absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Except for bang, 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 all because you didn't notice the customer getting out of their door quick enough. Man, Mike Deerdoff was absolutely the coolest to work with. And he was the general manager of our dealership. And his brother also owned the dealership with him. So that was cool. And honestly, they were a great family, too. And Jason Tuchinski, who helped me grow as a person, and David Davis. It was a great time in the beginning. And then as it kept getting sold off, then it got worse. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But when we went to Jared Gordon Ford, we had an amazing time. But do I want to go to Vero Beach?
I'm wondering, do they transfer these cars over to the other dealerships? I think
you can, but I think you have to pay for the transfer.
Do you?
I think so.
I think a dealership wouldn't lose out on making money for something like that.
I don't know. It's definitely an idea. Because
it's not like we couldn't ask. There's no harm in just asking.
Yeah, I think first we would want to go ahead and make sure that we do all the numbers ourselves to make sure that everything looks good to us financially. But yeah, if the Mustang is the way to go, which I have always been in love with the Mustang. And truthfully, when we test drove one for 3 days,
so freaking fun.
It was cool.
It was. I loved it. I fell in love with that one. But you're
not going to get an EcoBoost Premium, all right?
Yeah, I know. I haven't tried some of these other, vehicles yet. So, but we don't have time for being picky and choosy. We need to figure this out.
I know the next thing you're going to ask is about, well, do you really need dual zone climate? Well, for me, I do like it colder. She likes it warmer. That's kind of why we like it. But is it a must-have in a car?
No.
A more must-have would be, and I know this is going to sound stupid, but power locks and power windows. Yeah. That is a must-have. And actually having AC is a must-have.
I just run colder than he does.
Yeah.
So I have to keep my side warmer.
But is it something I'm completely like, oh my god, it would be the worst thing in the world? No. Come here. But does it look like the Mustang project might actually happen? Yeah, it's getting closer to that decision. Because, like I said, I don't want something that's going to be so boring that I'm going to drive myself crazy. Like a Kia Soul.
No, we're going to have the car for a very long time.
Yeah. Another 8 years or more.
Yeah.
We had the Focus for 8 years.
Yep.
And in the time, sure, the transmission went out. Sure, we had other leaks and we've had purged solenoid valves like crazy. And sure, we burnt through tires like crazy. But you know what? The car has been amazing.
Yeah, it has.
It'll be sad to see it go.
Yeah, it is.
Mostly because it's paid off. Number two, because of the journeys.
Yeah. This year.
Whether it was Georgia, Miami, St. Augustine, wherever.
A lot of places.
Yes.
Yeah, we ranked up a lot of miles on that vehicle. Now it's saying, no, I'm done.
Now, I am willing to give up on one thing, though. I don't care for a sunroof anymore, believe it or not.
Yeah, no. You never use the dang thing.
You used it like maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
So no convertible cars either.
Yeah, I don't want a convertible.
Good. But baby, if you look at one more crossover, I swear to God, I'm going to go out and buy a car seat just as spite.
Yeah, I was trying to see exactly.
I'm not buying a crossover. I don't like them.
I guess it is kind of big now that
yes!
I see it. It's much bigger.
Let me show you this.
These are pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, the heck. I didn't even do anything.
So that is pretty big to me.
Yeah, compared to this girl, the vehicle is much bigger.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of the crossover.
It's not like it is horrible. I just know you just, yeah.
I don't know. It just doesn't look cool to me. And like I said, I want something that's going to be worth it.
Toyota CHR.
Yeah.
Make that picture look like
I know,
it's
it's a
some
concept.
kind of futuristic weird thing, but I doubt that's what it actually looks like.
No, it doesn't. No, but we do have Kia with the Stinger. There's a few others too.
Yeah.
The only car series that I'm not really wanting to go after, and that's just because I'm being sensible in a way, is like BMW and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been like looking at Toyotas.
Like our neighbor.
Well, not that one.
Yeah, he's got like a 2017 BMW, and it's pretty nice yesterday when we drove it over to Vance, but I wouldn't want to buy a BMW myself.
No.
Because when you need a part replaced, it's going to be expensive as heck.
Not that we don't expect that with the Mustang, but...
Yeah, but at least with a Mustang, you can get a nice warranty package on it.
Yeah, you can get a warranty package on that, yeah. Buying a used vehicle is a bit harder to do and all that. With
Now,
the
I
gap
did
insurance
see
and
some
everything.
certified pre-owned Mustangs in the 20s as well. Have you looked at those?
Yes, I did.
Now, certified pre-owned, basically, if you don't know what it means, is basically Jimmy, he trades in his Mustang, he trades in his car, and they go ahead and they basically put new tires on it if need be. Yeah. They go ahead and redo a lot of different oil and all kinds of other fluids and basically try to make it as close to new as possible.
Yeah.
And they really do a good job cleaning it. So that way, basically, you feel like you're getting almost a new car. Think of it like a like-new condition on something that you buy online. That's basically what certified pre-owned is. And it also has extended warranty. And it also has a little bit better when it comes to, let's just say, financing through the main company. Whether it be Ford, Honda, whatever. And the final thing is, you always get 2 sets of keys when it comes to a CPO. If you buy a used car, it's sold as is, and if it falls apart, you own both halves down the road. Yeah, that's Florida life for you, and everywhere. Just about that I know of.
Yes.
But that is the main difference between CPO and just buying it used. Buying it used, you could be back in the same situation you are now.
Yeah.
With 2 halves of a broken car.
This one's not that bad. This one's in Kissimmee, though.
What color is the outside? Oh, that's silver. Ingot silver, I think it's called.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like is Molinex's big yellow sticker.
Okay.
Alright, let's get back. Okay. So we need to talk. First of all.
Yeah.
Say,
Sure.
It's okay,
Colder
Chewie.
in this house.
It's okay, my cute little Chewbacca. You are Chewbacca, Mom.
Mm-hmm. Having fun?
Yes. All right, so any part of buying a car involves 2 things, okay? No matter what car you're buying. The actual purchase price, aka what you're going to be paying either upfront or monthly for the car, and the insurance.
This car's out of question, isn't it?
No!
What?
This is insanity!
What?
This car, the Mustang, I put the blue car in that she was looking at into Geico's program and replaced ours as a quote. Okay? It raised it by, are you ready? Only $82.
Only 82? That's quite a bit.
No, dear.
That's quite a bit.
No, that's actually cheap.
Oh.
Yes. I then went ahead and I said, you know what? Sensible, practical. The Toyota Camry. It's the every person's car for practicality and just sensibility, right? Raised it by $220.
Are you serious?
Yes!
What the heck? Why is the Mustang so cheap?
I don't know. It was.
What the heck?
Maybe because the Camry. Oh, I think I know why. Think about this, okay? What are you more than likely to Uber somebody around in?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
You're more than likely to Uber somebody in a Toyota Camry than you are a Ford Mustang. I think that's why the Toyota Camry went sky high on the insurance of over $200.
Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I honestly couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, are the numbers matching up on the exact same policy? Yes. Everything else deductible and all that stuff. But no, the premium went up dramatically. Come here. Do you know what this means? Even if we could afford the Camry price itself, I can't put insurance on it. And it's such a basic freaking car.
It's freaking cheap as heck.
Well, the Camry is like $30,000, $28,000.
No, some of them I saw and they were like 24.
Well, that's if you go with basically the basic
Yes,
one.
that's what I'm pretty much
I
talking
went
about.
with a LE, so a slightly higher up trim. But still, raising our premium that much.
That is ridiculous.
Which means, yeah, it's like $120 more
my hair.
than a Mustang.
That's ridiculous.
Like, why? Besides my theory of the whole Ubering, that's just ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
In all honesty, I thought that the sport car idea would actually be higher. But no.
No, I thought so too.
Oh, you are
I actually
so
did.
beautiful.
Yeah, I gotta do something about my hair in a few minutes.
You look cute as heck.
Mm.
You do.
I did have it down earlier. This whole situation is just getting ridiculous now. I do like to see about the question if they can move one car from one area to
what they're gonna have to do
another
before
area.
they even would consider it
Yeah, I know.
is
They're gonna have to see if you're.
they're
approved to
gonna
even
want
get
you
it.
to work numbers up on it. They're gonna
Yeah, I
want you
know.
to sign a conditional
But
purchase
I
agreement.
I mean, there's no point of going through all that if they can't move a vehicle, though.
Yeah, but they're gonna first want you to agree to terms.
I know, but the question is, can you at least move a vehicle?
And then you're gonna
though?
put a deposit down.
Because if the answer is no, then what's the point of going through all that?
Hey Siri, how far away is Vero Beach, Florida?
It looks like Vero Beach, Florida, is about 111 miles away by car.
Okay, that's not too horrible.
Ryan, it's horrible enough.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. You have no way of getting there!
I have a car that can go 35 miles per hour for
God.
maybe 10 minutes at a time.
Like I said.
Let's just hope that the battery is shot on the Focus right now.
Even if...
No, I mean, so that way that then maybe replacing the battery will
we'll
resolve that transmission issue.
Yeah. Then
Maybe.
we can go from there.
Yeah, if the transmission is blown. Oh my god, then I just want to bang my head against the wall.
Alright, I need up real quick.
Oh?
Yeah. Move.
Okay. If replaced, your 6-month policy premium will increase by $268. Yeah, and this is just for a 2026 Camry. Wow. Yeah, that's ridiculous. So the next car that I would actually want to go ahead and do this experiment with would be a Hyundai Elantra and also a Honda Civic. Those would be the other two cars I would want to run through the insurance system and see exactly how bad they would actually be. Now, in case you're wondering, why am I doing this, okay? It is because I want to go ahead and make the actual right choice, okay? I don't want to make any assumptions. I don't want to go, oh, gee golly. Now, I do want to show you some else, okay? This should be the quote that I saved earlier. Because I didn't even save the quote on the Camry. Okay? Alright, 2025 Ford Mustang. Alright. You know what? I'm just going to put in for next week. Let me show you guys the Ford Mustang quote. Alright, take a look. Updating your policy will increase your monthly by $13.67 from our current $144.50 to $158.17. So, yeah. Going from the Focus over there to that is just going to increase it by not a lot, really. And then if applied, your updates are effective 11/18. So, yeah, it's not going to increase it by much. Isn't that crazy?
Which one's that for?
The Mustang.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to next do it to a Hyundai Elantra and also to a Honda Civic during my next break. Okay?
Okay.
And I think, like I said, my theory probably stands true that those are vehicles typically owned by Uber drivers.
Yeah.
So they're at more of a higher risk element.
It's probably up. It's cold.
Hey, baby, do you mind grabbing me a water bottle? I love that cute girl. And she says she wants to move up north. You can't even handle Florida cold this morning.
Yeah, I know. I did fine. You did worse.
I at least was able to stay out there without any 3 layers.
Yeah, you got cranky after a few, though.
Bah humbug.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically where I'm at with the whole Toyota situation. It looks like that may be out of the question. Which kind of sucks because the Toyota Camry actually wasn't looking that bad. It was kind of like, this is interesting. Okay, I could live with this. Ooh. Hyundai Elantra SEL Sport. I have an SEL right now. This one doesn't look horrible. Yeah, this car doesn't look horrible. I see they decided to go for like a cockpit style view. And that's why it looks like this is geared more toward the actual driver than straight. I don't know if that goes to Apple CarPlay or not. That's interesting. Although it does have dual zone climate. And that screen, yeah, it does have Apple CarPlay. Although that screen is kind of crappy looking. 22,287. All right, let's go ahead, do this. Copy, menu. Let's go and exit that quote. Come on. Yeah, don't ask what that is. Start a new quote. Yeah, I don't know why the HomePod makes that weird popping noise. Add or replace vehicle. Alright, we got a minute left. It'll be financed. Yes. Yes. Alright, let's see what this is. Oh, fingers crossed. Alright. Got 1 minute. No, we only have a minute. So it'll increase the premium by $40 to $907 from $867. So yeah, it's gonna raise it up still almost as much as the Mustang. Interesting. Alright, let's get ready for school to start back in session for another hour. Alright, it is 11 o'clock. And we are an hour away from lunch. Then at 12 o'clock, then I get to have Tiffany's good homemade chili.
What?
Well, yeah, it's your homemade chili. Tell me it's not... You look more ridiculous as the day goes on.
I know. Till it stopped being so freaking cold in the house. And I just don't want to turn on the heater.
I should make you go outside and take pictures of the interior car while I'm
good.
working, I guess. I don't
I
know
don't know what the heck you're doing.
Cute girl. So yeah, Beyond that, we also have some talks in with different dealerships in the area, like Mullinex Ford. We also have talks in with Honda over in Claremont as well. And basically just trying to figure out what the best route is. I have not plugged in the Honda Civic yet for the car insurance quote, but we're going to see how that looks next. Honestly, the Ford Mustang is starting to pull ahead a little bit by bit. And I don't know if it's because I'm more familiar with the Ford brand, so I like them a little bit more. I wish that they still did make the Focus, but at the same time, unfortunately, they don't over here. They killed off the Focus back in 2018 in American shores, but kept it going over in Europe. And then they rebadged it as the Focus Active, and it was more like a crossover vehicle over there, but still pretty darn cool, I gotta admit. Unfortunately over here, it was just done and buried. Now, keep in mind, 2018 is also when I got into car sales. So, during that time, I sold a lot of Ford Focus and a lot of Fiestas. Basically, it was a great entry vehicle to get people into the Ford brand and then move them up. Now, later on, after they killed the Focus in America, they did go ahead and bring out the EcoSport. It was more expensive than the Focus. It was less powerful, really. And honestly, it just sucked. And it had a stupid swing-in outdoor for the actual rear. So basically, if some idiot parked too close to you in Walmart or in Publix, you were screwed at trying to get to your grocery. I still remember a friend of mine, Paul, and I at the dealership staring at it like, what the heck were they thinking? You know? Keep in mind also, this was when they introduced the whole auto start stop, which I hope goes away soon. There is some talk about getting rid of mandatory start stop. Basically, when you come to a stop at a stoplight, it shuts off the engine, but puts the AC into like this weird lukewarm state. Yeah, it's really horrible. And then once you take your foot off the brake and on the accelerator, it starts back up again. Honestly, it is one of the things that everybody has come together as a nation and declared, this sucks. Yeah, really. Even Tiffany, when she was with me on several of the drives in the newer vehicles, when the Focus was getting work done, she hated it to death. It was so annoying. But yeah, basically, that's where we're at right now. And I keep having to turn away substitute role assignments, which also really sucks right now. And honestly, I hate that. Because basically, to me, it's like money is just flying out the door and going, see ya. Yeah, you could have had some, but good luck. Basically, that's where I'm at right now. So what I want to do is I want to plug in a Honda Civic into the Geico system and see what it spits out at me. And then we can go from there a little bit more. But yes, Ford is slowly pulling ahead. Mostly because Toyota was just ridiculous on the insurance. Who would have thought a sports car would be less than a Camry to insure? And again, that's 2025 for you, where everything is screwed up and backwards. Alright, let's go ahead and check the Honda. Alright, let's go ahead and let's go to the trusty computer. Alright, Honda Claremont. That'd be headquarter. One of the other things that I found that I really hate is this whole in-transit thing. So basically what they're doing is, because inventory is still kind of limited, okay? They're showing up vehicles online that are not actually in the system yet. So it's really screwing up things whenever you're trying to search for a vehicle. That really sucks. Let me see here. And usually you can tell because they're not going to have any photos of it. That's how you can tell that it's just not in the system yet. And that it's still in transit. So let's go with this white Honda Civic Sport. You know what? It's not even anything special. It's just a sedan. And it has one thing that I don't really care for too much. Adaptive cruise control. Yeah. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, let's check Geico. Oh, and by the way, if you wanted to see what I'm plugging in, it's this bare bones basic Honda Civic. Honestly, it's not like horrible or anything. Although I'm not a big fan of the white exterior color. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's plug in that. I would like to start a new quote. Policy. Vehicle. Add or replace. There we go. Honda Civic. Wow. Anti-lock brakes. Yes, it has anti-lock brakes. A safety... Well, yes, it's got full front airbag. Wow, it doesn't know anything about this vehicle. That is really rare. Yes, it'll replace the Ford Focus. Are you the first owner? Yes, I will be. Basically, it's asking, essentially, is this a new or used vehicle that you're going to be financing? It's just a fancier way of saying it. Continue. All right. Cross your fingers. It'll increase by $36 a month. Okay, that's not horrible. Not as bad as the other one that we looked at, as the Toyota. All right, class is back in session. Oh, good old homemade chili by Tiff. What?
Nothing.
It is homemade.
Sure.
You took it out of a can, you put it in a microwave. Therefore, it's homemade.
Yes. Okay.
Let's enjoy. So much is going on right now. And there is a new contender has entered the ring. The 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium. I know I said no SUV or crossover. I know he said that, but then I saw it and I was like,
This is a Subaru.
it looks so cool. So we're going to check it out as well. God, so many different things are hitting us all at once right now.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah. And I am going to become the bane of one car salesman's existence over
At Ford.
probably a mini deal on whatever car I choose.
No.
We'll see.
I was about to say you were in talks with one of them.
Yes.
Poor guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
well.
see. Okay, so status update. Still waiting on a call back, and it's 3 o'clock from Advanced Auto Part. I did call them an hour ago. They said they were going to put it on the fast charger now. However, then they got to go ahead and still run the test on it. When it comes to the whole car purchase concept, man, that is aggravating, to be honest. There are a ton of choices, and honestly, when you narrow it down to under $30,000, yeah, it gets really hard. Let's keep going. Coffee?
Yes, I'm getting that.
Yay. Come here.
It's a lot of work.
Okay, so. Mwah! Love that cute little neck. And I love that face. So right now I am on Breakers 403. Got some great news. The car battery is actually completely bad. Hurrah! Do you know what that means? It is covered under warranty. So
Yes.
they swap it out. They'll give us a new battery. And then we can see from there if the transmission issue is a true transmission issue or just not that the transmission control module is getting enough power. So there is that.
Yes.
On top of all that, let's see here. We also have been looking at several different cars. From Honda Accord to Ford Mustang to Subaru Crosstrek.
Yeah. You see, I would choose a Subaru before the Honda because I think that had a better value for its deal.
I would choose the Honda Accord over the Subaru and over the Ford Mustang.
The same price.
They're all the same price. That's the surprising.
No,
I like the
think
sedan.
The Subaru was way better.
I like the sedan.
It even had a better back seat with a
I
little folding out
love-
thing and cubbies and
I
everything.
love the way you can just throw a sedan around
The sedan was
so
the
nicely.
same thing as the one we have.
Exactly.
I like that one.
The sedan is Tiffany. It is cute
Here.
and reliable.
That one.
Listen. The sedan from Honda, the Accord, it's Tiffany. It is classic. It is reliable. It doesn't have any
It was
frills,
blue.
but it'll get the job done.
We saw.
And
It was cool.
it just looks good as well.
Mm-hmm. I still would do Subaru.
You know I've complimented you like 3 times.
Better deal for its.
Of course I did call
for
you a
its price.
sedan.
I know you did.
This is my trusty old Volvo 1987 station wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Reliable, dependable.
God.
You know what you're getting. And even after 38 years, it still runs like a champ. And still can surprise you.
Wow, I didn't even realize it's 4 already.
That is what Tiffany is. My 87 Volvo. Isn't it nice?
Yes.
Me? I'm a 1985 Chevrolet. Half broken down, trying to figure out what the heck to do with myself. And just going through a midlife crisis like Chevy is. And just throwing everything away and saying, screw it. No, really, they
No,
threw
I
away
know.
the Impala. They threw away the Bolt, I believe. They also threw
Yeah,
away the
the-
Camaro.
I think Ford did the same thing for a while there with all their
Oh, yes.
vehicles.
But yeah, it's just been crazy in the car world.
It has been.
And now I'm getting non-stops.
Yeah, he's got a lot of sales calls now.
Yes. You put one request out and now non-stop, they will not leave you. Okay, this guy is about to just not even be talked to. Because if you call back that many times consecutively, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Really, take a hint, leave a voicemail, and just chill for a little bit. Well, I'm glad that you'll take a look at it now. But yeah, so I'm also trying to get somebody to check the credit and everything for the Honda Accord. I'm also trying to get them to do it all at the same time for the Subaru Crosstrek for Tiffany's idea. And then we got the Ford Mustang, and we even have
We
a
already,
specialist
yeah.
over there
We already
who
had that
gave
with
us an approval. But I don't want to nail it down just yet. Because I want to make sure that what I'm doing is the right choice. And I'm not going to tell you guys either, neither is she.
Nope.
Until we sign the dotted line.
Yep. Which we haven't done yet.
No, we haven't
So
signed
we
for
haven't made
any.
any decision yet.
It's not going to be done until we put down $2,000 down payment that we decided and take our trade over.
Yeah.
And then we actually signed the paperwork
As long
together.
as we can get that car to move. Either that or we're going to have it towed. That's going to suck.
Yes.
Big time suck.
So that is where we're at right now. That we have not nailed down a car. We have nailed down to 3, I would say, right?
Yes, 3.
Ford Mustang, Subaru Crosstrek.
And the Honda Accord.
Yeah. I rolled out the Camry / Corolla because the insurance spike was ridiculous.
Not the...
I rolled out the Civic because honestly the newer Civics just look too flimsy and crappy, to be honest, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
If you own a Civic, I am sorry. I rolled out Nissan because honestly
I think they went really basic with the Civics for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. They used to be the coolest cars in the world.
And Hyundai has a really nice looking Elantra when it came to their hybrid model, and I thought it was pretty nice looking. But the only problem is their screens look really laminated and horrible. And their interiors are so dreadful. I would just want to just gouge my eyes out. And if you own a Hyundai, I am sorry if I offend you. It's just my opinion. But truthfully, in all honesty, the way I always put it, and I don't care if it's the Ford Focus, I don't care what it has ever been. If I'm going to make a payment on it, I want it to be something worthwhile. That I'm going to enjoy not just today, but years down the road. Okay, that's just a substitute job assignment. That is where I'm at mentally. And I think she is too.
Yeah.
The other thing is, 2 of them, I know she could actually drive.
Yeah.
The Honda Accord and the Subaru.
Yeah.
I don't think you could drive the Ford, the Mustang.
I don't think I'm able to. For one thing, the power on that thing is a bit different. And for another, I don't think I can get the seat high enough that I need to see over.
Although, if we want to bring the D&B show to real life,
yeah, I know.
Have a crazy person behind the wheel.
Short person driving around a sports car.
It could be worse. The transmission, the Focus could go out on your driving test.
God.
They'll probably dock you points for not putting on your hazards properly. And be able to push it off the side of the road. Oh, gosh.
All right.
But yeah, so that is where we're at right now in trying to figure everything out.
All right.
Did you have any other cars that you were interested in?
No, not really. I've been looking at other vehicles just for the heck of it, but I'm not seeing anything.
She did bring up the Volkswagen T1, and honestly, I'm not a big fan of Volkswagen right now. Only because their newer computer systems are a little bit more of a pain in the butt. That's my only issue.
Yeah.
The Ford ones are a little bit easier to work with. But yeah, BMW, Volkswagen is kind of a pain to work on when it comes to computers.
Alright.
But here's what we are going to get ready to do. In an hour, our neighbor will be off. And then we can go ahead and go over to Advanced Auto Part, get the battery.
I think I have a headache. You're a little loud.
And then we can see what's going on with our car as of now. And then go from there. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay! So, it is now 5 o'clock, which means the workday is over that you're not getting paid for, Ryan. But can you put a price on education, though?
I guess you can.
Well, Valencia did, and so did this school for security training. So yes, you can put a price on education. And boy, do universities put a higher price on it. Even worse, the private ones. Ugh. Anyway, I also got word from Honda as well. Yes, they're still looking into it to see what else they can do.
That'd be a no.
Because their numbers are coming in worse than the Mustang, oddly.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand. Because I thought the Mustang would be like the pipe dream. And that sensible and practical would be the inexpensive way. But, gosh.
There is one other one I want you to look at.
Oh?
Yeah. And I need you to have an open mind about this one.
Dear?
Yes.
I'm
not joking.
I am not doing an ID buzz from Volkswagen.
That's not what that is. That is really expensive, right?
Yeah, it's like 50 some
and
thousand.
It's electric.
Yes.
No.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and we'll talk about that one after I get back from the battery shop. Fine. Just tell me which one is it.
Nissan Kicks. It's this one. I wanted you to see it. Just what it looks like on the inside and everything. But I know that you got to get the battery.
Yes.
So
let's go make sure we actually have a car that
afterwards.
actually works.
Yeah, I know.
Then we can go from there.
But yeah, this is what I'm talking about too. Much better than the others.
There's only one problem. There might be some offers in there that we may not qualify for. Like, what is back to school?
I have no idea. I saw that one.
Oh, hey, do me a favor. Hit the Nissan customer cash.
This one?
Yeah. All right, I want to see something here. Okay, that's not what it used to be. Okay, so let me explain. So way back in the day, okay? Back when I was selling cars, toward the end of it, they had this stupid method called owner equity. Okay, so basically it would say $2,000 or $4,000. No, you did not get $2,000 or $4,000 towards your purchase. You, the customer, had to put up that money as a down payment. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yes. It was horrible. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get over to the battery shop. Just me, you, and my neighbor. Yeah. Tiffany is going to stay at home with Lil. Lil already has a shower. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get going. Yeah. It has just been a crazy day.
It has been.
At least I have my keys. Yes. I just hope I have a transmission that works.
I know.
When this is all done. Otherwise, I'm going to be really screwed. Because then I have a $500 paperweight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get going. She's so cute. Alright, let's go into advance. Alright, so now we have the battery. Gotta get it back in and then go ahead and reconnect everything and hope for the best. At least just want to be able to run and get to point A to point B.
That's weird, it went away.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay. That is not... Alright, so here is the deal. We got the battery installed, okay? And we drove it down the road a bit. And it's accelerating forward, but it's jumping, per se. So once it does lurch forward, then it jumps. So yeah, I want to give it one more quick check before I settle. She does like to growl. That much I can tell you for sure. Now, the neighbor I did also have in, and he did hook it up. he got a general code, but it was generic, and it didn't trigger the actual transmission check light. So now it makes me wonder what's going on. So what I'm going to do is go down to... Oh, that was almost bad in front of us. Anyway, I'm going to go down to the roundabout that's over there at the hospital. I'm just waiting for this guy to go, and then I'm going to go. Because I want to try to make sure I have a lot of clearance. Alright, it just pulled back on me a bit. But still saying all systems are normal. So we're still getting into gear. We're hitting 40 miles per hour. But it's going higher. It's going into the 4,000 RPM range. Yeah, no active messages. In case you're wondering, I turned off the AC for now. Just so that way you guys can hear better. And I have the light going on as well. So I gotta remember to turn that sucker off. By the way, the battery. So I was told it was supposed to be 590 and it was doing about 440 cold cranking amps. So that's how they determined when they tested it that the actual battery was bad. But yeah, generally speaking, it wants to lurch off really quick like that. Once it really hits that sweet spot. Now backing out of the driveway though, yeah, it wants to do it very slowly, mind you. Which tells me, I believe that there is an issue with the transmission. I don't need to be a car genius to figure that out. And no, I don't have anybody to follow me in case of an issue. So basically, I'm on a solo run. Yeah, you feel that jerk? Well, you wouldn't, but I do. Can I go ahead and lock in at 43 miles per hour? Yes, it is. So, the car is actually able to move. So far, all systems are still within normal, according to the computer, even though it gave up that code. But let's go ahead, and let's take her back home for the night, and I just want to go ahead and eat some dinner. Tiffany is making some good spaghetti and meatballs tonight. Unfortunately, they're not hand-done meatballs. They're the frozen meatballs. But hey, it's something that we already had. Because we were wondering, how bad would this be? And yet, this transmission is acting all sorts up right now. And honestly, I am not feeling good about this transmission at all. I'm feeling pretty bad about this thing. Because basically it just wants to jump forward instead of just politely just skidooing along. So that's my only issue right now. My next thing is I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go back to the house, put it in the driveway, make sure that the light is off, turn it off, and see if it comes back on. Alright.
Better? Worse?
It's still lurching forward, like it just wants to jump forward.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do one other thing. I wanted to go ahead and just see if it booted back up. Starts back up.
It is not turning back on, is it?
No.
What is going on? That's interesting.
That is. Engine on and driver door ajar. That's the only thing that's shown up.
Interesting. I have nothing for you. Where's the car at? What am I thinking at? And you don't have any check engine lights or anything.
Nope.
Wow. And you have a brandy spanking new battery.
What's the Google say?
What?
What does the Google say about
There's
it?
nothing to say. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's just
just
shifting weird?
Well, it wouldn't. He turned it back off and turned it right back on. It wouldn't fire back up, and all of a sudden it would fire up.
Oh.
So I'm like,
it's some kind of gremlin in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've known Volkswagens to have that electronic gremlin, but not Fords.
No, we just have a clutch assembly gremlin.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, let me scan it one more time.
Okay.
I mean, but if there's nothing to scan, there's nothing to scan. Unless it gives me a TCM issue again. I need to get a real scanner at some point in time. I never cleared that last one out.
That generic one?
Yeah. So it's at 54%. It still has the one issue. I bet you it's the same thing because I never cleared it.
287A00 was.
Yeah, I don't know what that translates to. Because usually there's a P code, P or an E code for diagnostics. Since this is a German company and they do their own thing, they can read things, but they don't give you the P and E codes. Still acting a little weird.
Yeah, so as soon as I turned it off, I tried to go ahead and turn it back on after I let everything cool down. As far as like all the lights going off and stuff. Well, it did not want to initially start back up, so I hit the accelerator pedal while trying to turn it over. Then it turned over. On top of that, going down the little stretch there, it was also lurching forward, like it was jumping ahead. But it was hitting the speeds.
Shouldn't have to.
And it was jerking. Could it be a fuel injector thing?
It would have told me. I mean, not necessarily. Fuel inject. The only way that would happen would be if your throttle body's opening, sucking more air. I cleared the code. I didn't clear the code the last time.
Yeah, I see the ABS, I see the traction control.
It's talking right now, that's why.
There we go.
The car is no longer safe, unfortunately, by the sound of it.
All cleared?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong?
So it's all good. So that's
So weird.
I scanned it, I cleared it, scanned it, read it, showed it to you again. Same one, same generic code.
It's idling fine.
Yeah.
Maybe we could test it out again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sure.
Spark plugs?
Yeah, we gotta go to Publix to get dinner, so we'll just make sure that... Alright guys, it is now 7:28. And Christina, this really hasn't been a great start to this week. It has to get better. Yes, I hope that it does. As you saw today, we got the new battery into the Focus. Tried to take it out a little bit, and unfortunately, it doesn't want to work as well. So basically, I am kind of at a loss here. And it moves at least, so when they ask, does it run? Technically, it runs. Technically? Yeah, honestly, I don't know what to say more. But yeah, it looks like the Focus is going to have to be replaced. And truthfully, I don't know what
Like and subscribe.
it'll be replaced by at this point. But I will figure that out tomorrow more in depth and go from there, as well as tonight take a look online. Tiffany brought up the Nissan Kick, and while it is interesting, you know, it's got some fancy gadgets on the inside, I think it might be a little bit on the bigger side too, so we'll have to figure that out. But for now, thank you so much for everything today. I hope you have a good night's sleep. I will try to. Because truthfully, I was just hoping that we replace the battery, it'll start up, and at least we can get the car moving. But lo and behold, it didn't even want to start up. Unless I put the accelerator pedal down and then tried to turn it over. And then finally it decided to. So yeah, there's that. And then there's the whole jerking forward motion issue as well. So we'll have to figure all that out. But for now, thank you so much for everything, guys. I hope you have a good night's sleep. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.